Khamzat Chimaev was all set for his much-awaited clash with Nate Diaz at UFC 279, but now, the world of UFC has been buzzing with the news that Chimaev missed his weight right before the fight. Does this point to something larger at stake, or was it a concerted effort to swap the fighters at the last moment? Let's find out. Welcome back to my channel, I hope you're all doing great. On Friday night, Dana White revealed a big problem after Chimaev weighed in at 80 kilograms, which is much more than the qualifying 77 kilograms for the lightweight title. And as a result, the fight had to be cancelled at the last moment. Since then, critics have weighed in with alleged reports of foul play being hinted at. Many believe that it was impossible that the undefeated Swedish champion failed to meet the weight criteria just an hour before the match. But what is the scenario? Is it a normal occurrence or a slight error? Or are there bigger pawns in play? In today's video, I'll explore what the real reason could have been behind Khamzat Chimaev missing weight in the final moments before his fight with Diaz. Interestingly enough, Diaz's fight with Chimaev is supposed to be the last one in his contract with UFC. So, you can probably imagine how disappointed his fans must have been. They seemed quite annoyed with the fact that their 28-year-old idol had missed one of the most anticipated fights of his career, even though Dana White explained that the missed weight happened because of the doctor's advice. If you saw him yesterday, he was very lean already and he should have come in on weight. The UFC president Dana White was heard explaining live on ESPN. He continued, he started to cut weight and he started locking up and cramping and all the things that are from a bad cut. Unlike 10 years ago, we sent in a doctor and they determined whether he will keep cutting weight and the doctor told him he shouldn't. And in an interesting turn of events, the same description was mirrored by Chimaev's team on his social media handles. The statement read, "Due to recommendation from the UFC medical team, Khamzat Chimaev was advised to stop cutting weight due to weight management issues." And now, the missed weight and the failed opportunity to clash with Diaz could very well delay Chimaev's opportunity to fight with the welterweight title. And on top of that, the fans were expecting this clash to happen for a long time. Dana White, on the other hand, seems to be a huge fan of the unbeaten champion, having recently expressed his admiration for the fighter. Dana commented on Chimaev back in 2020, "The guy's special. I've been in this game my whole life, I've never seen anything like him. He's special, he's different and he wants to fight again. I've never been in a position where I'm like, who's next? How do we get him over here and how do we get him over there? How do we do this? How do we do that?" The past few months have been quite frustrating for Diaz. Just a few months ago in March, he made a request to UFC president Dana White for releasing him from his contract after he failed to land a big fight. And once again in May, Diaz posted a picture of himself taking a piss outside the UFC Performance Institute building right after the contract talks weren't going anywhere for him. So, when the fight between Diaz and Chimaev was announced, it seemed like Diaz's wish had finally been granted. And with Chimaev confirming on Instagram that the clash will take place at welterweight, fans couldn't contain their excitement. But sadly, it seems that both his fans and Chimaev have passed up on a golden opportunity. This follows soon after Leon Edwards shocked the world after beating Kamaru Usman. This was during the previous month, when the beloved Nigerian nightmare gearing up for a rematch before anyone else gets a title shot. But right before the official announcement was made, and the reason for the missing weight could be revealed, the Swede started blasting his opinions on the Twitter handle, jokingly blaming stablemate Darren Till for getting him fat. But in the end, the fans weren't left disappointed because Dana White was able to make a last-minute change to keep the fights going. Now that I have come to the end of my video, let me know your opinions in the comment section below. And if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates from my channel. Thanks for watching.